The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name's Harry Thomas, meteorologist here at the National Weather Service of Wakefield, Virginia. Today we're going to go over the high wind and cold weather that is going to impact the area this weekend, really from Saturday into Sunday morning. Expecting pretty windy conditions across the majority, if not the entire area. So not going to go over all the highlights because there are a lot. I'm just going to touch up on that. We do have high wind warnings out for the Eastern Shore in Norfolk, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach area, as well as wind advisories elsewhere across the majority of the area. We do have extreme cold warnings out, cold weather advisories out, and we also have an extreme cold watch out for southeastern Virginia, northeast North Carolina. And then on the marine side, we do have storm and gale warnings as well as heavy freezing spray warnings. Just going over quick pattern outlook for next couple of days. We are expecting this system up to our north associated with multiple cold fronts to kind of move through the area, bringing us a quick shot at some snow showers this afternoon into tonight. Then for Saturday, we'll start to see those winds increase with the Arctic front that's moving through the area. Then high pressure starts to move over Sunday. Will remain over the area Monday, and then by Tuesday, we'll start to see temperatures moderating back up towards seasonable. So light snow showers possible tonight. Less than an inch of snow is expected. We are going to see these snow showers by this afternoon into this evening. Temperature-wise, they're going to be quite marginal, between 32 and 34 degrees when it's snowing, maybe even a little warmer than that. So really, if we're expecting any accumulation, it's going to be on grassy surfaces and elevated surfaces as well. It's going to struggle to accumulate on roadways due to those marginal surface temperatures. I'm going to show this real quickly. This is just our temperatures as of right now. We're already starting to see those temperatures get above freezing across the southeast and southern portions of our area, as well as the eastern shore, already starting to see those temperatures above freezing. Still some areas towards our northwest just at freezing, but we can already see those temperatures warming up for the day. So going over the probabilities, kind of worst case scenario. The best case scenario is we don't get any snow at all, but the probs are high for just a tenth of an inch of snow, just a dusting. Not really high for 1 inch of snow today. If they're the best chance is kind of Richmond north of I-64 and across the I-95 corridor as well, but still less than 25%, so nothing incredibly high at all. Could maybe see a very localized 1 inch, but not really expecting more of widespread 1 inch. It'll be very localized. But again, could see a dusting on those grassy surfaces and elevated surfaces. Just with those marginal surface temperatures, going to be hard to stick elsewhere. Looking at the timing with the snow and with the temperatures, you can see kind of when it's going to start, we're going to see those temperatures in the middle 30s to upper 30s, possibly even lower 40s across some of our areas. And then by this evening and into tonight, we're really going to start to see those snow showers taper down. And then temperatures will begin to drop. But by then, when those snow showers are tapering down, we're losing the heaviest of the snow, so it's going to be hard for it to kind of stick beforehand, just again with those marginal surface temperatures. So now we shift our focus towards this weekend with the wind event and the cold weather that will be impacting our area. Pretty much widespread wind advisories, minus some counties towards our west and Bertie County down in North Carolina. But we are expecting with these wind advisories, winds out of the northwest sustained between 25 to 35 miles per hour and gusts upwards of 50 across Virginia Beach, Norfolk, and Portsmouth, and as well as the eastern shore. High wind warnings are out for sustained winds of 30 to 40 with gusts upwards of 55 to 60 miles per hour. These winds can blow around unsecured objects, could cause any damage to trees that were impacted by the past couple of winter storms that we had. Any of those dead tree branches are really could get knocked down, could take out power lines as well. And there could potentially be some power outages, and especially given those cold temperatures that night, could see that also being an impact with it as well. So high wind potential this weekend. Here's our max wind gusts through the next 72 hours. You can see that we are going to expect wind gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour across those wind advisories and high wind warning area. I'd also like to point out here across like the eastern shore and Virginia Beach and down towards Norfolk as well, where the high wind warning's out. We do have about a 3 hour period where you could see frequent wind gusts upwards of even 58 miles per hour. That's equivalent to a severe thunderstorm wind gust. So we're going to see those wind gusts pretty frequently Saturday. So this is very windy conditions that can, again, easily knock down dead tree branches or unsecured objects as well. And then by Saturday night into Sunday morning, we'll start to see those winds die down. It'll still be breezy through the night, of course, especially closer towards the coastline. And then by Sunday afternoon into Monday, we'll really see those winds diminish. Going over wind probabilities for this weekend, where the high wind warnings are out is where the better probabilities are for likelihood of 55 mile per hour wind gusts Saturday. And again, those are over the eastern shore, down towards the city of Norfolk and Virginia Beach and Portsmouth as well. And these winds will be over a 9 to 12 hour period. And like I said, could potentially cause for downed trees, tree limbs hitting power lines, and the power lines get knocked down on Saturday as well. So it is a pretty good wind event that's approaching our area for this weekend. As well as with this wind, it is an Arctic front, and with the Arctic front, we're going to see very cold temperatures coming back to our area. Pretty much all day Saturday with the winds and with the cold temperatures, we are going to see wind chills pretty much in the lower teens to even single digits pretty much through the day. It's going to be feel like a very cold day, and it will be a very cold day Saturday and then into Sunday. Once that Sunday morning, once that sun goes down Saturday night to Sunday morning, we'll really start to see those wind chills drop even more into the negatives and possibly even seeing some in the negative double digits across the eastern shore where that extreme cold warning is. So pretty much we have a cold weather advisory across portions of pretty much all of Virginia minus the far southwest and northeastern North Carolina. These cold wind chills could be between -5 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit for the extreme cold warning across the eastern shore. We could see -5 to -10 as well. And the very cold wind chills could result in quick hypothermia and or frostbite if precautions are not taken. We do have an extreme cold watch for Saturday night into Sunday morning for portions of the Middle Neck as well as the peninsula across Williamsburg and then down towards northeastern North Carolina, including Tidewater. This could be upgraded by this afternoon's package because we could see wind chills across those areas at night between 0 to -5 degrees. So Now we'll start to shift our focus towards the marine side. Gale warnings for the sound and for the rivers. And then everywhere else, we do have storm warnings up for winds of 40 knots with frequent gusts up to 50 knots as well for the gales. 30 to 40 knot sustained with gusts upwards of 45 knots. Seas between 6 and 11 feet, occasionally up to 15 feet. Just going over the marine threat, we'll start to see it ramp up kind of Friday night, and then by Saturday night is when we're expecting the worst of the conditions, and then by Sunday we'll start to wind down a little bit, and then by Monday into Tuesday we'll really start to see these conditions deteriorate, and we'll start to see benign marine conditions return back to our area. Going over the marine overview, maximum wind gusts, you really start to see them ramp up starting late Friday night, early Saturday morning. Peak of it will be between early or mid Saturday morning around 6 a.m., kind of then ramping up throughout the day Saturday, and then winding down by Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday afternoon, we'll really start to see those conditions improve. And then by Monday, benign marine conditions will have returned back to our area. Just looking here, you can see really great probabilities for storm gusts upwards of 70% probability, for storm force winds across the portions of the area. Kind of really ramps up again through that time frame. I was saying we'll see nearly a 12-hour period of storm force gusts across the storm force warning areas. Again, over the summer, we will see these conditions ramp up starting late Friday, early Saturday, and then by late Saturday, early Sunday, we'll start to see the conditions improve, and then we'll see those benign marine conditions really return Monday through pretty much the majority of next week through the extended. Seas, again, we'll see the seas ramp up when those winds really start to increase as well. The highest waves are kind of expected between 6 a.m. Saturday through Sunday of 6 a.m. Could see 7 to 10 feet with higher ones further offshore for our ocean waters, and upwards of 7 feet for significant waves across the portions of the bay as well, just given how strong these winds are. And then we'll start to see those seas wind down again when those winds are winding down pretty much through the extended period as well. With the high winds and with the very cold temperatures, with the bay being cold and the ocean waters being cold, we do have a heavy freeze spray warning for pretty much all ocean waters and bay during the event as well, with those 35 to 40 knot winds and gusts upwards of 50 knots as well. Saturday through Sunday AM is when the heavy freeze spray warning is in effect.